I think we've got Warriors. See how Steph Curry is in this game.
Affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Cool Hands to talk for a moment. There has been some talk of late that there is some friction between he and his teammates over how much he calls for the ball. I asked him about it, and he said,
Douglas. I've never heard of him.
It can be put to rest at some point. We're all on the same team trying to reach the same goals. We'll see if they can iron out their issues, guys.
And this isn't too big of a surprise if you've seen some of his quotes about his teammates.
Well, he certainly didn't endear himself to any of them. And now you've got some serious chemistry issues on your hands.
And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You look at Miami, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference.
Defense.
The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks just way behind.
When I look at Atlanta, they
Oh,
performed at a level well below what I
oh,
thought
could have
they
made
were
that.
capable of. I mean, I expected a much better
Douglas
showing
Valley.
from them.
You're not the only one who thought that.
Oh, what a block.
Even if they weren't going to be an elite team, I think most people felt they would at least be competitive and solid, but they are really struggling.
And Bazemore kicks to Green.
Oh, how did he hit the ball?
Down to 5 on the shot.
No way.
Here's Douglas. Offensive rebound. Spates. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, and a key indicator
Ankle breaker.
of
Oh.
activity defensively.
And you know another thing, Steve, they've really done well tonight is getting into passing lanes. They've been
No, he
able
was
to put
moving
their
backwards.
hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here too.
Man, that is a devastating move. How about that crossover?
He said, take a seat, dropped him off, and went all the way to the rim.
Douglas dishes to Bazemore. That's good with a Douglas assist. Bazemore's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
Come on.
Was no picnic, though, guys. They barely hung on at the end of regulation and finally pulled it out in overtime.
Because of the way they got it done, Steve, that could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season.
The Hawks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in.
Well, this Warriors ownership group is really energized.
They got shooters.
They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to
Easy.
accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And the shot is good from Cool Hands.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And there's the foul. It goes on.
Oh, damn bonus. Look.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliates so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And the basket by Horford.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge.
Kept alive, goes back up. Horford with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Nedovic is checked in for Maurice Spates.
Never heard of
Here's
Nedovic.
Nedovic. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bazemore. Bangs home the trifecta. Bazemore's got 9 points.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Nice.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Douglas. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played.
Plenty of offense.
Oh, here we go. Chef Curry. Chef Curry.
Cool Hands. He's in at the point. Mike's got out there with Jared Curry.
No.
Then there's Horford. And it's Schroeder in the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Curry can't get it to go.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Cool Hands in the last outing against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He finished with 13 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve again, taken a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably depends on how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over. Just the confidence, it'll carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you on there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. When you've performed well, then you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cool Hands got 6. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because
Did he injure himself? Wow, he did.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field.
Threes are not good.
Struggling to find his shot.
Oh wow, he is injured.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
At this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in.
Well, Millsap, a great signing with the Hawks. 2-year deal, $19 million. You like the skill level, a guy who battles inside, and even when he's at a size disadvantage, he still seems to really prosper.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Why?
Charity strike shot.
Oh, what? How's Ezeli doing running up fast? What is he?
Here's Ezeli, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And you look at the development for Paul Millsap.
The ball.
He's improved as a passer, as a shooter.
Oh my gosh.
Game is upward.
He's even starting to shoot more threes these days.
I don't understand what happened.
He's undersized, but just knows how to use the rim to protect his finish. I think what I like best about him is just his constant energy.
1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Douglas. Cool Hands passes to Schroeder.
Cunningham there. Oh my gosh, that's what Cunningham did.
It's stolen by Green. The dish to Douglas. Pass to Spates. Elbow shot. Rebound Atlanta. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, they got swept.
Cunningham
The
there.
games that they played against this club last year, they lost both of them.
What is he there? Cunningham is trash.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ezeli's got 3 rebounds now in this one. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip.
Well, I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Wizards game. It should be a close one.
Horford with a screen on.
Oh,
Here's Cool Hands. Green with the block. Here's Bazemore. Here's Douglas. And that concludes the first half. Warriors.
Wait, where's this ball? What? Nothing's happened.
Over to the wing. Here's Nedovich. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Klay Thompson making NBA money. I'll tell you what, he learned from his father, Michael Thompson, who played a long time in the NBA. And his dad taught him, hey, you better live on a monthly stipend. You got to save your money, son. So good advice from Pops.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. O'Neal is out there with David Lee, and it's Nedovich in at the point.
Oh.
And Williams, here we go. And good
That
to the basket, cooking. You know, to go back, there's the cliche of the athlete who doesn't save for retirement.
Come on.
It's got to be a good thing for Klay Thompson to have that restraint, I would think.
And what I like, Kevin, the focus for him is on basketball and getting better. No entourage, no shopping sprees. Everything is pretty low-key and close to the vest. He's a gym rat, wants to be a great player, not interested in glamour and celebrity. He wants the ball.
I like the fact he lives on a tight budget, and you know what Steve was talking about is
Oh my gosh.
pretty good bloodlines.
DNA isn't bad at all with Michael being the dad.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Passes it to Cool Hands.
Oh my days.
Outside Williams.
Terrible.
Tries to save it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Finished off the break. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. Al Horford on top. And, of course, Elton Brand.
Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Well, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
Here's Bazemore. He's got 12. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Golden State, a game behind.
Well, I think for Golden State, they're a completely different team than they were last season. I thought they would take a step forward this year, but I'd be lying if I said I thought they'd take this big a leap. It's been a huge bounce back for them.
Yeah, you're not alone in that regard, Clark. There were very few people that believed in them. I know I did.
Oh, what a jump. Oh, I saw that him.
They believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. And that confidence is clearly warranted.
Here's Cool Hands, guarded by O'Neal.
Easy.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Cool Hands. And back to Budenholzer, who's with the Spurs for 19 years. Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hard-working.
Let's get 3 assists.
From
Oh.
probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
He's it to Horford. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Bazemore kicks to Iguodala. Bazemore dishes to O'Neal. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They haven't been as aggressive
my
from
days.
outside as they were in the first half. They're
It's
playing
open.
smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Tony Douglas is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Douglas. O'Neal passes to Douglas. 14 feet away. No good from Lee.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Oh, there's two players in my way.
Defended by Douglas. Douglas with the steal. And now running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. From 13, and it's Lee, that time on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 9 points for David Lee.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early
Millsap.
offense, and they're doing it well.
Here's Millsap, and that one's good. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And there's the foul.
Bonus. Oh,
That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He doesn't get the second one. About 3 seconds between shot
what
and game.
pass? Oh, you trash.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Paul Millsap again. Millsap's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Douglas dishes to Iguodala. And there's the foul. It's on Jared Cunningham. And that one falls for Iguodala. And the Hawks making a change here. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Nice.
Here's Brand. A sensational shot at the point. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist to the game. And what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Cool hands in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Elton Brand. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Teague in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
You go back to the 2006 draft when Paul Millsap was taking 47th guy. Now remember,
That was
he played
already.
college basketball and rebounding in all 3 of the years he played at Louisiana Tech. 3 straight years leading the NCAA. That's something that never had been done, not even by a 4-year play. And he ended up getting drafted 47th. Hard to figure how that could happen, but he's made the most of his time in the NBA.
6 on the shot clock. Iguodala's drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Clark, going back to that 2006 draft you were talking about, it wasn't exactly stacked. In fact, Millsap might be the second best player in that draft class, Steve, after LaMarcus Aldridge.
Wow, one more assist.
Look back. I mean, how did he slip through the cracks all the way to the second round?
Nice, Brand.
Had prototype size for the power forward position, but you know, it's all about production, and he was one of the great rebounders the college game had ever seen.
Douglas with it, and there's the feed to Thompson.
Oh, wow.
But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more.
That's such a late
shots
pass.
at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he gets it to go. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Cool hands passes to Millsap. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Here's Iguodala. Count the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
What pass?
Into Millsap. And he floats in for the
passing the ball very crisply right now.
No,
They
nice.
Sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And they call an illegal screen here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. Al Horford is checked.
Oh, come on, I can't shoot threes now. Why?
Here's Cool Hands. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 8.
Oh,
Thompson right side. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Cool Hands. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Douglas kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Iguodala.
look.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Horford with the block.
What pass?
There's the dish to Williams. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
The Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Iguodala right side. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Lee with a solid pick that time.
The Hawks trail by 9. Pick by Horford.
Pass.
Cool hands passes to Horford. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that. This game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Thompson outside. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. Douglas has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Cool Hands.
That was good.
Horford with the screen on Douglas. Here's Cool Hands. Thompson with the rebound.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Kicks it to Iguodala. He dishes it to Douglas. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Come on, you get 20 points.
I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Well, definitely little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game at this stage in a hurry. And wow, suddenly the pressure is on.
Brand against Lee. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Horford.
Gonna pass the ball.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Thompson.
Why?
Fires the 3. Williams can't hit.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Thompson dishes to Lee. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Horford with the screen on Douglas. Here's Cool Hands. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Cool Hands got 4 this quarter. Warriors leading by 7. Now here's Douglas. He kicks to Iguodala.
Ooh, what block.
Pass to Lee. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Mark Jackson said to his club. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
I'm gonna rebound. Oh, what?
Here's Cool Hands, rejected by Douglas.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Iguodala kicks to Douglas. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Douglas. Feeds it to Lee. Pulls up. That's good with a Douglas assist. Douglas has got his 4th assist in this one.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Douglas. Shot clock at 6.
Get in.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 in the basket from Cool Hands.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
What?
Douglas, here's O'Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Cool Hands. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Warriors leading by 9.
Wow, look at that. So easy.
Douglas the pass to Lee, and he gets it to go.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
I'm on fire, look at that.
Basketball, just having their way down low.
Brand a screen on Douglas.
Oof, 20.
Cool Hands. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Douglas dishes to Iguodala. Rebound by the Hawks.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over.
Oh, it's on fire.
Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
And the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here, really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great
How did he get that?
question. It's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Different look here for the Warriors. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Nedovic. Pass to Bogut. This is the basement. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Bazemore gets the bucket.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And here's Corver from the arc. He connects. So we see the Warriors.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the opposite.
know what? Absolutely, man. This looks awesome.
Excellent. I'll send the final contract over to your agent tonight for you to sign, and we'll start shooting this thing next month. Oh, thanks again. You'll be thrilled to see how big this gets.